You asked for more. You signed a contract for a bigger purpose. So accept the fact that things are going to happen to take you there, to elevate, to propel you, to be the catalyst, and stop fighting it. Hi, I'm Abby. Welcome back to my channel. Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why do I keep going through shit? Why does it feel like it's one thing after the other? Okay, why do I feel like the universe is most definitely not on my side? Why is the world out to get me? If you've been there, this video is for you because I'm going to break down what's actually happening, okay? Because I see Earth as a game. I see this as you come to Earth, you get given a character, you then get to create that character and design that character and curate that character, and then you get to invite them to experience a certain type of reality, okay? But on the way to creating that reality, you need things to happen so that you can gain knowledge to then create that reality, okay? Because as above, so below. If you cannot experience the depths of things, it's going to be hard for you to experience the heights of things, okay? And I used to be so jealous of the people that had these perfect lives and got everything given to them and everything on a golden platter, and they never experienced any hardships. I honestly used to be so jealous of that because, again, I used to fall into the why is this happening to me mindset, okay? And the truth is, now that I know what I know and I've gone through things and I've actually used it to my advantage, I realized that if I got everything given to me on a golden platter and if I never experienced any red lights, any stops, any hardships, I would never be where I am today. And for that, I am so grateful. So if you've been experiencing hardships, hard times, battles, it is teaching you something. Remember, you are on Earth to learn, to evolve, to then take your character into a reality that you have created yourself. And it is actually very, very difficult to create that dream reality if you've never experienced a red light, okay? Things will come into your reality for a reason, to teach you something. Whether it is a heartbreak, whether it is you missing an opportunity, whether it is you feeling just so depressed and low, it is there for a reason, okay? You need to go through things so that you can learn the lesson and embody them, okay? Think of it like this. If I went and got my psychology degree and I based all of my work off that psychology degree, I would never get to where I am today, okay? Because I'm pretty much just copying and pasting what I've been told and regurgitating it out to the world. Nobody resonates with that because it's so surface level. There's no depth to it, okay? Whereas me creating my content comes from my raw experiences, my raw lessons and hardships. And when I explain that and articulate that and put it back to the world, it is so genuinely and authentically connected to me because I've gone to such depths, I've alchemized it, and I've been able to put it out there to reach new heights, okay? Everything is about duality in this world, and it's important to know that whatever you're going through right now, what is the lesson? So many people get caught up in the actual events, okay? So say when you go through something super traumatic and you need to feel your feelings, you need to genuinely sit with yourself and make sure that you aren't storing that energy in your body, because that is a whole nother video, okay? When you store energy and emotions in your body, it manifests through different ways, okay? It manifests through illness, through appearance changes, okay? So it's important to make sure that you are feeling your feelings and processing your trauma, but also at the same time, don't stay stuck there, okay? A lot of you guys are still living in the past. And to be the creator and to actually alchemize these things that have happened to you, you need to actually process them and then put yourself back into the playing game, okay? Don't stay there, don't linger there, okay? Because the truth is, the past doesn't even exist anymore. It doesn't exist. The only real reason you know the past is real is because you can remember it. Memory, okay? Create future memories. Live in the future. And then watch your present moment transform. You get to decide which way you're gonna swing. A lot of people, the reason why they internalize it so hard is because it felt personal. And sometimes when you don't know yourself very well, you can be consumed by other people, by other traumas, by other projections of people, because you don't even know who you are. So you're instantly going to absorb and listen and prioritize everyone else over yourself. And that's a very dangerous place to be. So if you find yourself living in the past, okay, reliving old stories, old narratives, finding yourself picking evidence in your reality that those things are true, that is the self-fulfilling prophecy, You need to detach yourself from that and realize that you are actually blocking your blessings from coming in by doing this, okay? It is a trauma response. It is a way that you react to things, okay? It is a human function for us to do that. But if you want to become better and you want to learn from your lessons, and remember, if you can go that deep, you can go that high. If you want to learn from it, you actually need to have a good look at what that is. Okay, what is that? That is an experience that you had when you were younger in the past that you've internalized because it felt personal, and now you are living in the past, and now your current reality is a reflection of that. You feel stuck, you feel lost, you feel like you're at your rock bottom because you're not willing to let it go and allow your blessings to come in. Okay, you need to realize that whatever happened to you, nothing in this lifetime is ever personal. You came here on your own, you're going to experience things, you need to learn from them and keep it moving. Okay, it sounds harsh, but if you dwell in that spot, it makes it feel worse and worse and worse, okay? If you get on social media and you start watching videos about it and people romanticize pain and people romanticize these things, you start to then reinforce that reality back to you because it feels familiar and you think that's all there is to life. Do you think you came to earth just to suffer? Do you think you came to earth just to experience all of this pain and all this torture and that's all there is? Congratulations, you experience that and that's all you're ever gonna have. No, you can create different, and the universe put these things in your path for a reason, okay? The sooner that you let go of them and realize and give yourself permission to live your best life and live on your highest timeline and receive blessings and be that character that you've always dreamt of, is the moment that it actually happens, okay? Realize nothing's personal. Whatever pain, whatever trauma, whatever things that you went through in the past were never personal because people operate out of their own level of consciousness and were projecting onto you. People don't even know themselves. You need to know yourself to know that that shit was never personal, so you don't need to stay there and linger and try and validate that, okay? What you need to do is you need to look at the bigger picture and say, you know what is the lesson here? What is this actually teaching me? So that you can use it to your advantage, okay? And now you have got wisdom, you have got value, you have got experience that gives you that depth and authenticity of what you are here for, what your purpose is here for. Do you think you were given these hardships just to suffer? No, it's not to suffer. It's so you can learn, okay, and build your character up to then step it up, step it up, step it up. That is Earth. That's why you came here. That's why hardships exist. If you didn't have these things, you would still be the same version of you 10 years ago. You would still be the same version of you, thinking the same things, walking around pretty much blinded, pretty much brainwashed into what you were born into. These things have to happen to trigger you, to open your eyes to what you came here to do. When you have a bigger purpose, don't think you're going to wake up and just be like, I know my purpose, I'm going to be connected, I'm going to change the world. No, you need to remember what you came here to do. You need to remember who you are, and the only reason that's going to happen is if something shakes you. Something shakes you so bad that it awakens and lights that fire up back inside of you that you now don't get swayed by other people's opinions, other people's projections, traumas, hard events, hardships. Those things don't influence you the way that they did because now you're in the present moment. Now you're reaching for the higher version of yourself. Lean on that version of yourself when you need it. Lean on them because they will guide you. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance and support because you have so much guidance beyond the veil that you're not even aware of because you are just living in the past of suffering and pain. You are here for so much more, and it's time that you actually step into that purpose and realize, what is the universe teaching me? Okay, how can I use this to my advantage? Okay, and I think that a lot of the time when emotion comes into this, emotion can cloud us, but it can also really propel us, okay? You can mope around and you can feel sad and you can feel sorry for yourself, okay? When I was going through a hard time, I had people looking at me feeling so bad for me, okay? I hope she's okay. I feel so bad. I can't believe this has happened. I'm sitting there. Why did this happen to me? Why me? I know why. Because if I didn't go through those things, I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing today. I wouldn't have created a successful business, the most money in my entire life, the most impact in my entire life, changing real people's lives in real time if I didn't go through things, because I would never have the knowledge that I have today. I would never be able to teach people the way of maneuvering through Earth because I've done it. I've maneuvered through Earth and I've realized things are never personal, okay? And the moment that you see them as, okay, this is happening now, What is this teaching me? How is this evolving me? Is the moment that you propel into that highest timeline. It's working with these forces rather than against them and trying to fight the fact that you've been dished up these circumstances to propel you. Don't stay there. Don't fight it. Don't cause resistance. You need to surrender to the fact that you have this mission and there's going to be things that get in to signal that. Let go of your need to control and just surrender to the fact that you're probably here for something bigger. And you're fighting the fact that experiences are coming in to propel you. Instead, you want to fight against it and you want to sit in the corner and feel sorry for yourself. It is such a selfish thing to do. And you need to learn to work with your human emotions rather than against them, okay? When you go through tough times, it is normal to cry, okay? You need to let yourself cry. I literally cried for months, every single day for a month. You're gonna ask anyone that I know. I cried every single day for months, okay? And once the crying surpassed, okay, and I allowed my human to mourn what I have experienced and the pain that I've gone through, anger kicked in. Because how dare I waste my fucking time on earth? How dare I think that I'm a victim to circumstance? Why would I think that anyone's out to get me? Why would I think the universe is out to get me? Why would I think that things are coming in to destroy me? They were here to elevate me this entire time. So instead of me spending the rest of my year crying, I got up and I said, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for this, because now I know better. Because now I understand things that if I didn't go through this, I would never have known that existed. I could never even comprehend that that was a thing. And now I know it. And now I can help so many other people because of this. I go through experiences so that I can learn, okay, whether they're uncomfortable, really painful, whatever it is, I will go through it so that I can become better and I can go help other people. I can take that out to the world, okay? Because I understand that when things happen, it's never personal and I will never internalize anything ever again. It's never personal. You are an individual being. Stand in your power and own that, okay? When the anger kicks in, you should be kind of pissed off at the fact that you were playing so small and thinking like a victim. I can't believe I was thinking like a victim. The universe is putting things in my path for a reason, to become better, to elevate me, to reach my goals, to become that version of me, and I'm here crying because it's painful. You asked for more. You signed a contract for a bigger purpose, so accept the fact that things are going to happen to take you there, to elevate, to propel you, to be the catalyst, and stop fighting it. The longer you fight it, the more resistance, the more delays. Surrender to the fact that you're here for something bigger, you're here to create a bigger impact, and the sooner that you do that and really let go and start living in the present moment and embracing and accepting your blessings, the moment things will just take off. They will literally just take off, and you don't have to work as hard, and you don't have to struggle, and you don't have to think, why does everything keep happening to me? It's happening to you because you need to grow, because you need to become better, because there are people out there that need your help, and you're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself when the universe has given you such a big mission, okay, and sent these particular triggers into your existence for you to become the version of you that then guides other people, that teaches other people. Don't be so selfish. Look at the bigger picture here. Everything's not about this human character. Think about your soul's mission and your soul's purpose and start working with it, okay? When bad things happen to you, realize that it may not actually be a bad thing. It may be just propelling you, and you are creating resistance because it's uncomfortable, because we are human beings. We feel things. If you're an empath, you feel things deeply. I feel everyone's energy around me and it pulls me in so many different directions, but ground yourself. Ground yourself into your own energy and remember who you are. Remember why you came to Earth. Okay, this is a game. This is literally just a series of events that takes you to fulfilling your mission. And you know what comes then? You feel like the most abundant, magical being on this earth, and every day you wake up feeling a 10 out of fucking 10 because you are no longer living in the past. You are in your life's purpose. You then attract the people that are meant for you. You then start to attract every single circumstance that you've ever wanted because of the work that you've invested in, because of the discomfort you've been willing to go through. The destination is going to be absolutely beautiful. And I've witnessed this with hundreds of people. I've walked through the journey myself. I get it. I understand. So let me just give you this advice, okay, to become comfortable in the discomfort and realize the pain that you're going through was never personal, and to release it as soon as you can so you can then make space to receive your blessings, because you deserve it. Your current circumstance, your past is not your final destination. It is absolutely not. This is teaching you. So when are you going to start to tune in and figure out what the universe is teaching you? You deserve the absolute best of the best. That is why you're on earth, to create heaven on earth. So start doing it now, okay? Literally start doing it now, and I promise you, life becomes so beautiful. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.